Hey, 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 hey! It is StruggleR round 2. Stop laughing at me. That's an intro. Fuck you guys.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at the situation.
I'm laughing at you.
Great, I appreciate it. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. This is the Wheel of Struggle, StruggleR off-season races, round 2 with shit blue ball Sonic CD for some reason. I don't know why the hell we're playing this game and why the hell I'm commentating on it, but apparently I've done something bad in a previous life. Hey, everyone. Hi, racers. Hi, commentators. How are we?
Imagine not liking Sonic CD.
Imagine just not liking Sonic. That's. I'm doing well though.
I'm pretty good.
Awesome, awesome. I'm glad to hear it. Although I can't stand this game or anything that Sonic provides, I am happy to be here as well. It's always fun to hang out with you guys and see some good racing.
Hopefully.
Oh, Storm Cody with the Prime sub. Thank you so much, Stormy. We appreciate you being here and welcome in. Decky also confirming he loathes Sonic also, so I'm not alone. Sorry, guys.
That's a very interesting typo there. I think he meant L-O-V-E, but he wrote L-O-A-P-H.
Yeah, that's Decky with technology. Just don't let him anywhere near it.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out what loath means.
It's kind of like you know when you've
loaf
got
of
like
bread.
yeah,
Like a
when
loaf
you've
of
got
bread?
dough.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, when you've got dough and you knead it with your hands and yeah.
Yeah, so it really means I need Sonic.
Oh, nice.
Gotcha.
I think we all need Sonic deep down inside.
I need him to fuck off. I mean, damn it, no. Don't be biased. Don't be biased. Sorry. Good times, good times. Well, let's crack on. Let's keep going. Let's introduce, first of all, our commentators, which is me, Tater84. You guys all know me. The upper bar of the Wheel of Struggle. The best bar. Better bar. The bar. Tater84. Pleasure to be here. And I am joined by, from what I've been told, no pressure whatsoever. If it's about Sonic, you know it. Escape Route British. Welcome in. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure as always, and by as always, I mean this is the first time, and it is a pleasure this time.
Hey, one of one makes
Yes.
always.
Allegedly, I do know a lot about Sonic the Hedgehog, but you know, there's still stuff that I do not know that I'm learning every day.
I mean, I stopped my knowledge at this fucking sucks. Done. So hopefully no more than that. Otherwise,
Tater,
we'll be
you
very
did-
quiet.
You did amazing at phase 2 of the final boss.
I did do amazing. You know who I beat at the final boss? Say his name. Kylo, say his name first. Who did I beat?
I'm sorry, Decky. It was Decky.
I beat Decky at Sonic. That's right. You are right.
Although my joke got both of you, and I will always be proud of that.
It did. It did. It was definitely a highlight of that game for absolute certain. So yeah, you've got myself, you've got Escape Route British commentating this fantastic race, I guess, if we're going to say that. Before we get to our racers, though, let's very quickly, for anyone that is new here, watching the VOD, watching the YouTube, this race, the StruggleR race, is brought to you by the Wheel of Struggle. Garlips says this best. It is a book club for gamers. Every week we pick a game based on what the wheel spins, and we compete against each other for points. So if you are interested at all, you want to get involved in these races, you want to get involved in the wheel, or you just want to watch a bunch of people rage, scream and shout, not practice for games, be horrific at them, Decky, whatever the case may be, come join our website, www.wheelofstruggle.com. All the information will be in our bios, in our descriptions. Come join the Discord. We'd be more than happy to have you. So yeah, that's all the shilling stuff out the way, I think. The only last thing to shill before we meet our racers is our new calendar. Da, 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 da. We have a schedule and we're organized. Hell yeah! So these are the StruggleR races that are coming up just now. We had, although I'm sure Kylo doesn't want to talk about it that much, we did have our Zelda 2 race. It said here last Sunday, but it wasn't last Sunday, was it?
It's about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, it was about 2 weeks ago. Garlips misplaced his icon. But this week we have Sonic CD, as you can see. Next week, next Saturday, we have our Only Up race. Myself, Decky, and Garlips will race Only Up. Be sure to check that out. A couple of weeks after that, we're going to have our Ocarina of Time randomizer, or a week after that, I guess. Ocarina of Time randomizer. Week after that is going to be Symphony of the Night and randomizer as well. And a week after that, we're going to have Resident Evil Remake randomizer as well, finishing up on June 20th. So, again, if you're not subscribed, if you're not following, if you're not in the Discord, get involved. Check out these races. They are a lot of fun. And yeah, we've got a little bit of activity to get us through this horrific, cold, harsh off-season.
I hate the off-season so much.
It gets
Pump
us
the wheel
all.
into my veins.
It gets us all. Stormy here, Garlips. I was half thinking of volunteering to play in the Symphony of the Night one, but I'm just not that good at it. Well, Stormy, I've got good news for you. Go ahead and watch the VOD for Zelda 2. Kylo said he was good at it.
Hey, I am good at it. I'm just not better than Mark.
I don't know. So yeah, don't worry if you don't think you're that good at it. You have time to practice. Yeah. Just saying.
I mean, Stormy, if you feel like you want to, you're more than welcome. But if you also feel like you don't want to, totally understand.
Yeah, we get it. No pressure. But it'd be good to have you on. You can't do any worse than Kylo. Anyway, moving on. I am ruthless.
Oh, your time will come.
It will.
Time will come.
I'm going to get absolutely smoked at Only Up. Like, this is just all karma going to come back to me.
It's not true. That he is the favorite, the bookie's favorite for Only Up, with good reason.
Yeah, so I'll be the one that's known to choke. That'll be the story of StruggleR for me.
Don't underestimate a week of cram.
Yeah.
See what Garlips can do with a week of cram.
Yeah, exactly. So let's introduce our runners. I'm sure long-time viewers will all already know who these people are, but for those that don't, these are our runners. We have Kylorian, Twitch TV Kylorian.
Howdy.
You would have seen him last week. Rumor has it he's still playing Zelda 2, but sorry, I'll stop. I promise. He is back.
No, you won't. So don't promise, and it's okay.
He is obviously back here for Sonic CD, and we have the first race of 3, 4, I think, for you, Garlips.
There are 6 races total in this season, and I didn't race the first one, so there's 5.
Five races. So the first of 5 races for Garlips. Now, as we did last time, 2 weeks ago, a week ago, whenever it was, we asked our runners some questions. Escape, let me have you give the answers here to these questions. So the first question was, how many years have you been playing Sonic CD? What did our runners say?
So, Kylorian only has 6 months of experience playing Sonic CD, which is half a year, as we know. And Garlips has almost 30 years experience, and given that he is older than me and I'm in my 30s, that makes sense.
30
Off and on, like, not every day.
30
well,
is
no,
half of
I've been
60.
playing it more or less every day.
30 is half of 60 as well, which we know. So there's more math.
Indeed,
Yep.
It's almost 1/3 of 100 as well.
You know, you get good content, you get gameplay, and you get education. Why people aren't subscribed to the Wheel of Struggle more, I don't know.
Exactly. You come here for, if you're a math head.
Exactly, that's it. Talking of math, I guess we're looking at odds and percentages here. Do our runners fancy their chances?
Well, Garlips fancies himself, but Kylorian very much fancies his chances, much more So then Zelda 2 against that human butt named Markman59.
The race
That's
is
some fighting talk right there.
the race is over, Kylo. Okay, you gotta let it go. I'm the only one who can keep bringing it up.
I'm sorry, you just said I'm still playing Zelda 2, so apparently it's not over. Make up your mind.
I can't stay consistent. I'm sorry. And did we say Garlips? Did the Garlips fancy his chances? Sorry, I was thinking of my punch line to Kylo.
Sorry. I started with that. I swapped them round.
Oh, you fooled
Keep you
me.
on your toes.
You fooled me, damn it. What are their fighting words for their opponents?
Well, Kylorian says, "You're going down like Kylorian did in the Zelda 2 race." A little bit of humility there.
If you can't laugh at yourself, you can't laugh at anybody else.
And Garlips, of course. "Everyone's a big shot until Time Stone 5, he says. My hog will leave them in the dust."
Well, after a bit of practice now, it's more that 7 is the tricky one. But yeah, no, I mean, there was another person who was supposed to be here today, and I think maybe Tater should explain, because I don't see him anywhere.
No, so I guess this goes hand in hand with the wheel announcement as well. There have been some changes in the council. As you know, I am the upper bar. We have Decky, who's kind of head of the community and bringing these types of things together. We have obviously our glorious leader, Hail, Kythius, Hail, obviously, and we have the pussy of the wheel, Return of Octobot. Return of Octobot should have been our third racer. Realized that he is probably now even fourth or fifth best Sonic racer. Shat the bed and pulled out. So we
Shat the bed and pulled out.
Shat
That
the
sounds
bed
like a
pulled
top
out.
Friday afternoon for me, really.
He shat the bed, got scared, pulled out. There's so many jokes considering he's just had a child, but we won't go there.
Oh my god!
We will not go there. So
No, in true Octobot style, he had the child as an excuse so that he can't race.
yes, I have 2 children. Both of them are starving right now, but I'm here commentating. And Octobot is, what can I say? Third, fourth, fifth best Sonic player now. What I'm glad about is for the race, we got the top 2 players. That's what you want, right? That's what you want. When you're going to have a race, when you're going to have a competition, you want the best of the best of the best. And we have them here.
Boy, I feel sorry for that race 2 weeks ago.
We had the best. We didn't have the best of the best. We had the best. So yes, Octobot should have been here, but unfortunately decided that he didn't want to be shown up and decided to leave. So yeah. Anyway.
I'm hoping we still get him for some Season 2 races.
He'll confirm now and then again pussy out, a few weeks before the race. Just to confirm that that's what's going to happen. Anyway, the next question that we had, who's our favourite Sonics? Who did we have for our favourite Sonics?
So I was hoping that the question was, who's your favorite Sonic? As in, like, do you like Darkspine Sonic? Do you like Gold Excalibur Sonic? But no, it's just their favorite Sonic game. Garlips says Sonic 2, which is obviously the worst choice, and he should kick himself. And Kylorian says Sonic 3 and Knuckles, which is a quite excellent choice. And
Thank you.
quite possibly my favorite of the 16-bit Sonics, even though Sonic CD is definitely up there for me.
You are forgetting one thing, ERB.
Go ahead.
Sonic's Tuesday. I rest my case.
So Sonic Tuesday, so literally that one day when a bunch of people got gold Sonic 2 cartridges, and I didn't get one, because I'm not some major big shot from Sega. How come they get a gold Sonic 2 cartridge and I don't? It's not fair.
I think we're seeing now why you dislike Sonic 2 so much, but I don't have that problem. I love Sonic 2. Oh, and my favorite Sonic is probably, I don't know. Probably Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog Sonic.
Oh, Jalil White.
Yeah.
Legit. Good
I just
choice.
like that cartoon in general. It's fucking amazing.
If we're going with that, my favorite Sonic would be that hand-drawn one that was done by the kid and then used in the Sonic movie.
Oh, the Sonic, yeah.
pretty good choices, I think.
Absolutely. And then our final question that we had for our runners: describe yourself in a single adjective.
So Kylorian describes himself as cromulent, which, as we know, is a very cromulent word. And it is a word that I had heard before coming to Springfield. And Garlips describes himself as ravenous, which makes sense. He eats a lot of garlic.
I do. Don't really have a comeback to that. That is a true fact.
That's just it. I mean, that's just conversation done. Just ended it. That's what that is.
No, I'm also here to eat Kylorian.
Oh, that's a big ass meal. Good luck.
Just checking on chat here, and I'm a little bit concerned. Stormy saying she's probably not going to do Symphony of the Night. Keep thinking about it. I think that'd be great. Decky, this is where I'm concerned. Decky has subbed for 5 months to the Wheel of Struggle. Thank you so much for the subscription. But he's doing it for the meth, and that's just concerning.
Hold on, for meth.
For meth.
I was doing this for meth.
I mean, I'm pretty sure, this was, I saw it come through during our math conversation, and this is obviously just a...
ERB was looking forward to getting some round the back door, some compound fractions later, the good stuff.
Yeah, now I'm feeling shortchanged.
It's all for the meth. Stormy confirming that there is actually a new Discord. There were rumors, but there is a new Wheel of Struggle Discord. Make sure you get on that. It's amazing. The bot is behind talking about the last race, but actually probably still thinks Kyle's running, so that's fine. Hey, I got another one back in there. All right.
I told him he was a good bot, ironically, and I don't think he got it.
Hey, no, our bot does not have any idea of sarcasm. It was built by fish, so Alrighty. It's always fun chit-chatting. My Discord. What's going on? Oh, that's why it's doing that. I forgot. I can't do anything else in Discord when we're streaming. But there we go. There are our screens. It's always nice chatting, but I think everyone's here for the race. What do you say we start getting ready for that?
If we have to.
We have to. You guys wanted to race this.
Come on, guys. Let's get racy.
Let's get hyped.
Boo! Supersonic racing. Let's go really fast.
So, Garlips, if you do me a favor and kick your music back in for me. I don't know if you had it turned off or if you just paused.
Yeah.
All right. Repetitive music for the win. So
this game's soundtrack is great. Leave it alone.
It is actually. That I cannot disagree with. It is a good soundtrack. So before we do get started, there are really no rules. The only stipulation to win this race is by completing the game with all time stones. Is that correct?
Yep.
Yep.
There are 7.
7 time stones. So if you finish the game without 7 time stones, you just have to figure it out and get 7 time stones. That is the only way that you can win this race. Other than that, both runners had no concerns over really any glitches or anything that could give them an unfair advantage. So, it's just hold right, go as fast as you can, get those stones, win the game.
And, obviously no save states, right?
Yeah.
No save states.
We also agreed, we don't think it's going to come up, but if for some reason one of us completes the game, but doesn't have all the time stones, you can actually continue from the title screen and do Metallic's Madness over again, and we've agreed that is a legitimate thing if for some reason someone gets there first but doesn't have all the time stones, to keep the race interesting. Rather than starting the whole thing over again.
So I've just realised that I've put our screens the wrong way around. Give me a second.
Not a problem.
ERB, tell them that joke you know.
That Garlips guy sucks.
What? Is there a joke? What? Tell them a joke. Okay. Do a Sonic joke. Sonic Forces.
And we're back.
We're back.
We're back. There we go. Okay, and we're back again for the last time.
Hey.
Last time is best time. Alrighty, sorry about that, everyone. We were actually ready 15 minutes beforehand, just kind of talking, and I'm like, oh, we got everything done, great. And I hadn't, and I hate myself every day for it. Okay. I'm not hearing any audio. Are you paused, Garlips?
I'm in a menu. There's no sound. I can make sound.
There we go. Okay, perfect. Nope.
You'll regret it.
That's it. No, we're good. We're good. Garlips, we're good. We're good.
Okay.
Dear God, make it stop. Alrighty. So as always, we do have anti-cheat methods here to kind of just show that this isn't a pre-recording or nobody is playing as a recording. We are just going to get the guys to do something kind of weird just to show that it's real and that it hasn't been pre-recorded or the runners aren't playing anything pre-recorded. So, ERB, would you like to give Kylo a number between 1 and 10?
Oh, between 1 and 10?
Yes, 1.
Okay. 7.
7.
7.
Seven.
For the best Final Fantasy, 7.
That's going to kick up
I'm
some
sorry, I
things
heard 9.
That's going to kick up something in chat by saying that. So, Kylo, can you move between exit and CD 7 times, please?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Awesome.
But
And
then I have to go back to exit, so 8.
Yeah,
8. There you
good
go.
enough.
And for Garlips, can you pick a number between 1 and 52?
I'm gonna make him do 3 for the best Kingdom Hearts.
There we go. Garlips, can you do 3 for us?
That is a
Garlips, just do the 3. Just do the 3. We don't.
1, 2, 3,
And then back to exit for 4.
and back to exit for 4. But it's an oxymoron. There is no good Kingdom Hearts games.
You're saying that when Memory of Melody exists.
I never got that far. I tried the first one. Didn't like it. Sorry.
Great, Deck.
Yeah, but Deck, you don't like Sonic, so what? Look, we just have to agree sometimes that people that we like and respect have bad, wrong opinions.
Oh my goodness. All right, runners, let's get ready. Have you agreed on a start time or like a start place? You want to just do it from the menu?
I think it's when one of you say go.
Yeah.
Do you want to be in the menu or do you want to be on the first stage?
We want to. I think we'll both be pressing start game.
Start game? All right.
Yeah. Like I am now on the new game screen, or the push
and-
to hit new game.
And I'm almost there as well. Okay.
All right, we're there. ERB, do you want to give us a countdown?
Oh,
I'm a bit concerned that if they're not moving on the menu, it's gonna go to a. Yeah,
Yeah.
it already has.
yep. The demo.
You got to flick between the two things, I think, and it will stop it from doing the demo.
Yeah. All right. ERB, over at you.
Yeah, I'll give them a countdown. 3, 2, 1, go.
We're away.
Alrighty. So while we wait for the 15-minute load times, since you are the knowledge ERB on Sonic, this is the first stage. What are you expecting to see here from both of them?
So, Palm Tree Panic is relatively straightforward. Getting 50 rings and getting a time stone isn't going to be too difficult. To enter a special stage, you need to have 50 rings and then reach the end of the stage. Classic Sonic 1 rules. This game does feature a time travel mechanic, but I can't imagine any situation where the racers will need to use the time travel because it does slow you down. Unless they get into a situation where they don't have enough rings near the end of the stage and panic. Because when you time travel, it does refresh the rings and items in the stages. But no, Palm Tree Panic should be relatively straightforward. It really is as simple as holding right and just making sure you get enough rings. If you're playing Sonic CD properly, that's not the case. But when you're racing it, it really is pretty much just left to right.
And it looks like they've both gone for very different strategies here. I saw Kylo taking a bit longer, not like massively amounts longer, but a bit longer there. As we see, Garlips has just finished the stage, got the ring. Kylo's still going through.
But Kylo's
not far
far
behind.
off.
I was
Kylo's
a
got
little
enough
bit
rings.
distracted by your guys' stuff. I may have to mute you
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
at some point.
Oh no.
And Return
I
of
also see
Octobot
Pumpkin
is-
Blades and Octo in the chat.
Yeah,
Welcome both.
Pumpkin Blades, wishing us good luck. Return of Octobot, must have heard his name being mentioned in nothing but great, lovely terms. But welcome
Oh,
in.
yes. Speaking of Return of Octobot, currently still in Palm Tree Panic Act 1, but everything to play for.
Yeah. You hate to see it.
Whereas Garlips and Kylo are both on the special stage. Garlips has already managed to miss UFOs a few times, which may balance the sway here.
I know playing this in the wheel, this was like the biggest complaint from a lot of people trying to get these UFOs.
Oh my god, this fucking thing.
It's a lot of fun, but I would much rather have blue spheres over this any day.
Well,
The
I
bonus
loved
stages
them
in
until
Sonic
about
3 and Knuckles are way
I
better.
loved these stages till about 20 seconds ago.
So we have Kylo there with one UFO left. Garlips has just finished his UFO run, which gives him one time stone, emerald stone, the shiny thing that they need to actually win this
but
race.
There's only about 20 seconds between them. It would be a lot. I think it would be a lot shorter if there wasn't, these endless sequences of waiting for the time stone to come down. So there's still everything to play for. Garlips makes one major mess up somewhere later on, and it'd be completely different. It would be Kylo leading. So there's plenty of time.
Well, I mean, it's definitely going to be hard because, like, when you think of someone like Return of Octobot playing, you're pretty confident there's going to be a major mistake, being maybe the third or fourth best player of Sonic on the wheel. But, Kylo might be a bit worried now that you've got, like, one of the best players of Sonic. Will that mistake come? We're just going to have to wait.
Oh. So what Garlips just ran past there is what you would normally be aiming to destroy if you were playing this game sort of casually. You have to go back in time and destroy the little robot spawners, but they don't do that in this race. It really is as simple as just getting to the end with enough rings and then getting a
It
time
always
stone.
catches me.
Again, stuck on
there's
the
a couple of
springs here.
really nasty springs near the end of some of the stages, and that one is quite memorable. And I always get hit by it. I know it's coming, and I always get hit by it.
So is there...
Absolutely love that Return of Octobot is writing fan fiction in the chat there, where he wins, because that's a world that doesn't exist.
It doesn't. It doesn't. It absolutely doesn't, and unfortunately,
So,
Well, all I'm going to say is he had his chance. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to keep going on about it. He had his chance. Sorry.
Garlips absolutely smashing Special Stage 2 here. Kylo just entering Special
That's what's
Stage 2
supposed
now.
to happen.
Yeah, that was a pretty solid special stage there.
Kylo and Garlips both in Special Stage 2. Octobot's still on Palm Tree Panic Act 1, but everything to play for. Nothing to worry about just yet.
He's just going to have to keep hoping that someone makes a massive mistake. But being the third or fourth best player at Sonic in the Wheel of Struggle, that's probably where he's going to stay, unfortunately. But I have high hopes. Keep believing until the very end.
Everything to play for. All it takes is one major mess up, and can easily turn the tables on this one.
So, Irby, how consistent can you get a Sonic run like this? Because obviously, hold right, jump is the key, but how precise can you be?
Oh, with Sonic?
Yeah.
Oh, incredibly precise. Especially when the levels get a lot more trickier. I mean, starting zones, like the first couple of levels in Sonic games, tend to be pretty open. There's lots of room to jump and bounce around. Both Palm Tree Panic and Collision Chaos, there's lots of big wide areas. But as the game goes on and you move into Tidal Tempest and Wacky Workbench, all those zones are a bit more sort of confined in places, and you can't really zip zoom through them in quite the same way. So we're probably going to see the speed of our runners slow down as we get to those stages. Garlips taking a fancy little hit there on the spikes from Metal Sonic. I've never seen that before.
You can actually go down there. Just if you time it right, you'll go straight past him and he won't hurt you. But
so it was a very ballsy move, but
it was just me fucking up strategy.
At this point, plenty of time to play around with little strategies like that. So. Losing some rings.
This could be.
I'm taking a death. I'm taking a death.
He's taking his first Death, and see, Kylo's
Garlips.
muted us. I don't know if Kylo knows this now. I don't know how much he's watching. I know he's
No,
muted us.
I'm hearing, but I'm not focused on you guys. Sorry.
Okay, all right.
Garlips taking an intentional death to reset the ring counter, and to reset the rings in the stage.
And that's just brought Kylo right back.
Yeah,
Like, just that one little mistake.
Kylo is in fact now ahead.
Yep. No pressure, Kylo.
Yeah. Everything to play for. Garlips actually has more rings at the moment, but Kylo is a little further in the stage. So long as he manages to pick up some rings before the end, enough to get the special stage to spawn at 50 rings, then could well turn this race in his favor.
I just see here as well, Return of Octobot just took a death on level 1. That's going to set him back a bit.
Yeah, if you don't press any buttons in the game for 3 minutes, Sonic will say, "I'm out of here," wave his fingers and jump off screen. And it would appear that Octobot has allowed that to happen, which automatically gives a game over and forces you to have to restart the game from the beginning. But there's still plenty of time. Can easily turn this race around.
Oh, fuck!
Kylo's done the one thing that both of them have said they did not want to do.
Well, it's
not necessarily...
With it being as close as it is, yeah, there's not much of a worry yet. And past stages tend to be a little bit more open than present and future stages because the level is less complete. So having a big empty level to run through is actually perhaps
that didn't hurt him too much.
Giving
there.
a little bit of fluidity there to it.
No, just the time to warp though is I hate.
It is. It's about 5 seconds or so. And everything matters in a race. Everything matters. So they're both on special stage number 3. This is the underwater one. I like this one because there's a big perimeter you can run around. I used to do that as a kid, and I didn't get the time stone, but I just thought it was fun that you could get out there.
Garlips struggling with that last one. Kylo with still 3. There it is. There's the last one for Garlips.
I will always hate these levels.
Getting hit by the teeth. As far as I understand, rings don't really do much in the special stages besides points. It's more that you take a speed hit when you run into the spiked floor teeth, as I call them, because I have no idea what they're meant to be. I guess they're like spiky floor teeth.
And there's still one left for Kylo in the special stage as Garlips is making a start on his next stage.
And
there we go.
That was a very ballsy move from Kylo with barely any time to spare. Kylo passed up the bonus UFO, went for the remaining regular UFO and got it with 12 seconds left on the clock. Nicely done. So that should be 3 time stones.
Very nice. Garlips doing the thing that I hated the most in all Sonic games, which is just spinning and going up and then coming back down again. Going up, coming back down again.
This level is very sort of like a pinball machine, and that is reflected in this stage's boss, which is a giant pinball machine. But that's going to be the interesting one in this race, because
that's where I'm going to lose time.
I've been caught in that pinball machine in the past, so...
I'm going to lose time there. I know it.
I have done that boss in something silly like 20 seconds, but only ever once. I've got the Xbox Live save file to prove it.
So I know we saw Kylo just going past it there, and is he going to trigger it?
Oh, very close. Oh, very close.
But I think, if I remember correctly, seeing a couple of their practice runs, isn't there a level or two where it's almost inevitable that it's going to happen?
What?
That's going to trigger the future or the past. Yeah.
So Quartz Quadrant is quite bad for that, because there's a lot of areas that are just treadmills, and if they are going in the correct direction and you're going in the correct direction, you're going to end up traveling forwards or backwards in time.
Right.
There is a risk of that. I'm so used to running through this level in the past that I'm used to all the all the hazards just not moving. So seeing them moving is weird to me because it's been so long since I've seen this level run through.
No.
Oh. All right. So
yeah, still pretty close.
yeah, we're basically a cutscene behind one another.
Yeah. Garlips in special stage 4 now. The one that I like to imagine is the floating island from Sonic 3 and Knuckles, because it's up in the air and there's water coming down. I don't
Angel
think
Island?
Yeah, I'm not sure if it was ever intended to be Angel Island, because it was long before. Wow!
Demolished, mate.
Wow, what did we just see? No pressure, Kylo.
Garlips just making the UFO.
I'm good at
bitch.
these stages.
Wow.
Oh, the adrenaline.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I'm gonna need it for this boss because this boss always
But,
eats minutes from me.
One more UFO and Kylo's got it. So still fairly close. And remember, this pinball boss, absolute pain in the ass. If Garlips gets stuck here, Kylo can easily take the lead here.
And I've minimized it because it was too depressing to watch. Do you have an update on Octobot?
So Octobot appears to be playing a completely different game. Oh wait, no, it is Sonic CD. It's just... Oh no, yeah, it's Palm Tree Panic Act 1, but
Right.
still everything to play for. Everything to play for.
Good. I'd hate for him to really fall behind too far.
Yes, as Toot Toot Sonic Warrior, or Sonic You Can Do Anything's lyrics say, hey, don't fall behind.
Yeah.
So long as so long as Octobot doesn't fall behind, then everything to play for. That was a fairly quick.
A minute is
Collision
okay. It still
Chaos
took
Act
longer
3.
than I would have liked. Still took me longer than I would have liked, honestly.
Yeah, I despise this boss so much.
Yeah, it sucks. It is just a crapshoot.
Oh.
Primarily because you have very little control on the flippers until you're on them.
Yeah. So unlike most pinball games where the flippers will move when you press the buttons, in this game they only move when Sonic is touching them. So very.
And they block you like that. Oh, for fuck's sake. The one thing that I didn't want to happen has happened.
Yeah, this is costing Kylo a little bit of time now.
A little bit. A lot of it.
Just
There we
Nicely
go.
done.
There we
So
go.
the worst of it is over. Collision Chaos Act 3 done. Oh.
Ugh, hate that. Hate that one.
Hate seeing that. That is like seeing your best friend get punched in front of you and you can't do anything about it.
While practicing,
glad-
it always
I'm glad it's
varied
over.
between fast and slow results.
So Garlips is in Total Tempest Act 1. Has got 61 rings and is on their way to the exit, but anything can happen in this level. Oh, no.
It won't.
Here's the thing, there's a nasty crusher in that stage, and I was waiting
Yep.
for Garlips to hit it, but Garlips
I've been
took
practicing Tidal
upper
Tempest. The upper route is best. Upper route, best route.
So which time stone is this? Time stone 5?
Let's
see
I've
if
been
you
getting
can-
one every level, so yeah.
Let's see if you can get it, Garlips. So this is the futuristic city stage, or as I like to call it, the Snatcher stage, because it reminds me a lot of Hideo Kojima's cyberpunk RPG from the early 90s, which was also available on Sega CD. So everybody check that out if you haven't played it, because it's great. I just love the anime aesthetic of this game in particular, of Sonic CD. There's no other Sonic game that quite carries this look. It's something special. It's very similar to the OVA, the two-part OVA, which was released in the 90s, which was released in English under the name Sonic the Movie, long before the sort of Hollywood Sonic movie that we've had recently.
Yeah, I'm kind of checking out until I see Jim Carrey. There we go.
Oh, he'll be in the third one. Or do you mean in this game?
No, in this game, yeah, I don't care until Jim Carrey shows up.
That was touch and go. It still is touch and go.
It's still, oh, That's Kylo now on the exact same stage, just got there. This is... Oh, is he going to time out?
Oh, timed out.
Garlips times out.
on special stage 5.
It's all right.
So,
it's fine.
although now Garlips is still technically ahead if you look at just progression, if Kylo gets this gem, he's kind of ahead in a way.
Kylo would be in the lead at that point, yes.
A unique and
Because
weird position for Kylo.
Once you've got the time stones, you know, you can just zoom through the levels and not care about getting 50 rings. You can take damage and do a damage boost just to get past tricky parts of the stage by just abusing the invincibility frames.
Yeah.
So having the
God dang
time
it.
stones ahead of time would basically allow for that.
Although it looks like Kylo's struggling a little bit here, though. He gets that extra time, though.
Yep, gets the time UFO, so another 50 seconds on the clock.
I mean, all he has to do is hit them. I don't see the problem.
Yep. Well, I see the problem. There's too many UFOs.
I couldn't jump. What the fuck?
Kylo having problems
blaming the technology.
jumping again. But
Did he get it?
No,
unfortunately,
thank God.
no.
Okay, cool.
I don't. Like I was.
breathing room.
It wasn't letting me jump for some reason, and I'm kind of very pissed off about it.
It can feel a little bit sticky, that water. I think there's got to be certain frames of the animation where it perhaps doesn't let you jump. Because I swear I've had that happen to me before on Sonic CD, that I jumped in a special stage and it hasn't actually happened.
And that's Garlips now into the next special stage. Obviously, still though one stone missing.
So it's now cycled to special stage 6 for Garlips. This is the one I call the LSD special stage.
Why?
I'm not sure why I call it that. There's nothing about the stage that, you know, might imply that name. It just feels like it fits for some reason.
I'm having a nightmare.
See, 4 left, 20 seconds to go. Is Garlips going to get the time UFO? Or is he going to try and eke it out? Yep, he's going to go for the time UFO. He missed the time UFO.
Oh, I love that sound. Oh, I need that on a soundboard. That's amazing.
All sounds and noises will be available in the YouTube VOD and Twitch VOD. Make sure to check out those links.
Getting dicey again.
Oh, come
This
on!
is the time UFO.
This is the next one.
No.
Time's out.
Fuck's sake.
Oh, Kylo's still going through the previous level, but knowing that Garlips has missed that time stone, that might put the fire in his belly.
The pressure is now on Kylo to get to the end of the stage without losing those 57 rings. Provided Kylo can do that and get to the special stage, Kylo has a very good opportunity to get ahead of Garlips now. No pressure.
No pressure.
Oh, okay.
I was going to ask our runners if they, 19 minutes in, are they where they thought they would be? I'm not going to ask that, though.
Nowhere fucking near, mate. Jesus Christ, I'm having a nightmare.
Garlips at the bubble boss.
All I'm going to say to Garlips is I hope you've practiced Metallic Madness, because you may need to keep repeating it in order to finish the race.
Oh no, because it'll be over by then. Oh,
So-
took a death as well.
Oh, a death as
Oh,
well
just a
by
nightmare.
Garlips. So this is the screen. You want to be looking at Kylo's screen right now. He is in the special stage. Just started. Took his first UFO. He's really got to get these UFOs to make this advantage count. I sound like I know what I'm talking about.
Oh, that was such a close UFO there. There was frames in that. That was beautifully done.
Nice there. 3 left. 69 seconds. Giggity.
Yeah, everything to play for. The main thing about these special stages is
Nice.
so long as you don't touch the water, you have so much time. The issue is as soon as you're touching that water, it's something like 4 seconds per second, essentially, that you're in the water.
Right.
So it can really cut through your timer really fast.
One last one here for Kylo.
Yeah, one UFO left for Kylo. Kylo may have to take the time UFO
Oh.
to make this up.
Ah!
Oh, so close.
Boy, I am not having a good run either.
Oh, thank God.
All right, so both of
All
failed
of this
two
is... You guys are
special
getting in
stages.
my head. I don't like this.
We live there rent-free now.
I just love Sonic CD, so I'm enjoying this race as both a commentator and a spectator. This race is fantastic.
Garlips getting the better of Eggman Robotnik.
Yeah, either or.
Robotnik.
Robotnik.
I can't fault anybody for saying they prefer the name Robotnik, because I prefer the name Robotnik. But
Ravage or
Yeah.
Robotnik's Raptor.
Robotnik or
Robotnik.
Eggman, whatever you prefer. There's a name for you. I prefer OV Kintabor, but whatever.
I'm gonna go with Taylor.
So Garlips is in Quartz Quadrant, which is the level that has my favorite past music of the whole game. It sounds like John Legend's "The Trouble with Me." So I always remember the past music from this stage particularly fondly because it's got that was it Studio 43 like funk disco vibe, and it's just very very catchy stuff.
Welcome in, Mark Man. Glad you could join us. We know that you were away, but glad you could hop in and say hello.
Did I disconnect and come back from Discord? Because I heard the disconnect and come back sound.
No, we had a weird lag spike that happened there, but everyone's back in. The race is still going. We're all good.
Okay.
Nice try.
Nice try.
It is a nice try. Both races are absolutely putting the work in here with Sonic CD, because it's not an easy game to play, and when the game is feeling against you, it will pull out every stop.
Yeah, and I know Garlips and I mentioned this in the last run.
Ooh, Kylo very close to the end of the stage there, taking a ring loss.
That's gonna hurt.
Garlips is on the final special stage. However, Garlips does not have any of the time stones since number 5. So, if Garlips can beat this one, the hardest special stage, then in theory it should be easier from then on. But, of course, as we know, theories don't always play out.
No, I don't
Especially-
think...
Especially not with races and speedrunning.
No, I think as we mentioned earlier, I don't think either runner foresaw this happening at this stage. Kylo there not getting the special stage at the end of that stage.
At some point, you just have to realize you got to cut your loss on a point and just go.
Yeah.
You'll get it around again.
So, Quartz Quadrant 2, Wacky Workbench 1 and 2, Metallic's Madness 1 and 2. Still time to get the remaining... Is it 3 time stones?
And
Or,
interesting... Is this Kylo now ahead on stages? Is this...
yes.
Yeah.
I think so. Ahead on stages...
Depending on what Garlips does here.
Yes. If Garlips takes a time stone now, Garlips will technically be in the lead.
And there it is.
Garlips
yes.
indeed takes time stone number 7, so Garlips still needs time stone number 5 and 6.
What? Whoa, whoa, what? The fuck just happened? Whatever. Oh, Lord, oh, Lord.
So Kylo needs 2 stones and Garlips needs 1 now, is that correct?
Kylo needs 3 and Garlips needs 2.
Oh, 3 and 2.
Mm-hmm. And both have enough acts still to be able to do it before reaching the end of the game. That's some dicey platforming there. Never did like those snails.
They scare me.
And Return of Octobot,
Oh!
unfortunately, taking another game over in stage 1. He's struggling, but still to play for.
I'm honestly surprised that Sonic can jump off screen that many times. I figured the game would. Oh no!
Garlips with
Garlips
a
death.
right at
Nice
the end
death.
of Act 2.
Taking a death.
Garlips doing what I would have done in this situation and taking a death. However, if Garlips has crossed any checkpoints in this act, it may still be difficult to get the required amount of ring. As this act, if memory serves, there are a few bits where it's difficult to get all the way back to the left. And Kylo on special stage.
Yep.
3 UFOs to go. Plenty of time to do it. No pressure, but
Oh, this is...
unless something particularly goes wrong, I don't want to jinx it.
Nice.
Nicely done.
Oh my
So-
god.
Oh, Garlips with another
R2.
ring loss. Oh, and another one. That's probably another death.
Yep. Garlips taking another death. Our racers are now, I believe, both on the same...
Oh, Garlips with another death right off rip. Can't
Yep,
be
now
heavy.
Now, technically, Kylo is ahead. Sports Quadrant Act 3 with the same number of time stones as Garlips. 2 time stones for both of our racers to go.
That has just flipped in what, 2 minutes?
Yeah. That is completely flipped.
I remember this boss that Kylo was on during our Wheel of Struggle race, where Decky had no idea what he had to do here.
That's what I love about this game's bosses, is unlike other Sonic games where it's just boss comes in, hit them a certain number of times and win. This game actually plays around with the formula and has, for example, this boss where you have to use the friction of running on the
Oh my
treadmill to burn the bottom of his sort of chassis apart, and then you've got a later boss which, you know, drills into the ceiling. There's just a certain creativity to Sonic City's bosses that
Yeah, if I
isn't
recall,
present
a
in
lot
the
of
other
people
Sonic
had
games.
problems with it.
Yeah,
I won't say a lot.
Stormy mentioning in chat there as well. She struggled with it until after the fact, once she found out. So yeah, it was like you say, it was so. If you haven't played every single Sonic game, but you know Sonic enough, it was definitely a weird mechanic to be thrown up against.
Yeah. It's such an interesting game for that reason. Sonic CD was being developed in Japan by essentially a team that had split off from Sonic Team. Sonic Team developing Sonic 2 in America, and the other half developing Sonic CD in Japan. So one game has a very Japanese design ethos, which is Sonic CD, and the other one is a bit more Americanized, and that's Sonic the Hedgehog 2. You can definitely see the difference between them. So Sonic CD is a bit more eclectic, a bit more dreamlike, a bit more wild, just like the original Sonic the Hedgehog. Its zones and level layouts are more sort of twisted and strange. And I think that's what I really like about Sonic CD is that element of it.
Shit.
So long as Garlips doesn't take a hit now, Garlips has enough rings to take to the end of Quartz Quadrant Act 2. If Garlips were to get the time stone at the end of this stage, Garlips would then be ahead. Garlips in good stead with a shield, yeah. So,
There we go.
absolutely fine.
And just since Kylo is ahead right now, just switch over to Kylo's audio. Or game audio, should I say. But yeah, I think it has to be said, like, they've both made a couple of mistakes here or there, not getting gems and stones when they thought they would have gotten them, but still a great performance by both of them so far, 31 minutes in.
Some messy gameplay here and there, but with Sonic CD, that is to be expected. The game is itself quite messy,
Yes.
which I think is why I love it as much as I do, and seeing this gameplay just it warms my heart in a weird way because it's just great to see this game again. I love this game so much. Garlips doing a pretty good job on this special stage, but now missed the time UFO.
Oh, what a hit by Kylo there, losing his rings. That's is that maybe going to trigger a death here?
Yeah, if I can.
Touching the water there has pretty much offsetted the entire bonus that Garlips just got from the time UFO. Garlips may have to come back and hit that again.
Which he does. Funnily enough, Kylo is unable to die.
Yeah, like...
Garlips uses the fan there to get one of the UFOs, which is an effective tactic. But...
Oh, no! Lost the time right at the end.
Whatever.
So, Kylo's still in the lead.
Return of Octobot back in chat asking if you fine gentlemen are still going. Yes, they are.
We're further than he is.
Yeah, they're a lot further than you are.
Octobot, of course, still on Palm Tree Panic Act 1, but being the expert Sonic player that he allegedly is, will no doubt be able to complete the game in 5 minutes flat and smash our 2 races here.
Absolutely. That's not what you said, and I know it. That is. I mean, I'm not going to insult our fine racers, Octobot, especially from someone who pussied out. So, both of these guys, as far as I'm concerned, are scholars and gentlemen, and well,
until the next Zelda 2 crack.
Until the next Zelda 2 crack, exactly. If there's a Zelda 2 crack opportunity, I'm taking it.
What I was saying earlier about levels that were more tight and compact, you can see that here with Wacky Workbench, where Kylo is having to navigate very small corridors with enemies and spike balls. It does get a bit crazy at this point in the game. I think this game's difficulty was sort of based on the assumption that the people playing it had already beaten Sonic 1 numerous times and was therefore kind of already used to the Sonic gameplay, because they did not pull any punches here. That was so close.
Yeah.
But, wonderfully dodged there.
I am not actually sure how, but I'm going to take it.
That skill you're only going to see.
Beautiful.
You're only going to see that type of skill from the best Sonic player in the Wheel of Struggle. And into the
Kylo
special
entering
stage.
another special stage.
Yeah, we know. Hurry up. Goddamn.
Are we going to see replays? Could it be that neither get every stone in the first run? Possibly.
I think we will see replays. I think we will see the racers having to continue. And that's not because I don't have faith in our racers. I absolutely 100% have faith in our racers. I just don't have faith in Sonic CD to not screw over our racers now that they're in a race scenario. It's a completely different style of pressure than when you're practicing on your own.
Octobot claiming that what they did was pure luck. Again, I can't say that I agree with that, because they actually turned the game on. It's very, very easy to criticize from the sidelines. Very easy to do.
Indeed, it's a lot harder to criticize when you're on the field.
Yeah. Although what he just said in chat, I also do agree with wholeheartedly that he always has the game on. I fully believe that. It's powering his house.
I thought I was the only person that used the dulcet tones of Sonic CD to fall asleep.
Oh, Kylo there.
Missing out on another special stage. Kylo is at... Take a look. Wacky Workbench at 3. So, 2 time stones, 2 acts of the game left. It can still be done on first pass.
Yeah, Garlips though taking a ring loss there, just as Kylo got out of that special stage and just losing the shield there. So yeah, Markman calling it in chat. Maybe both getting a little bit jittery. It's so close.
But I must admit, this is one tasty race.
Mm-hmm.
It is a little bit different to play when no one's talking like to you about you.
Said Kylo.
So yeah, like trying to focus 100% is not really gonna happen. I just gotta play to just roll with the punches, you know.
Yeah,
and
gotta
I mean,
roll with the punches to get to what's real.
and saying that as well, Garlips has been very, very quiet.
I'm focusing.
Yep, absolutely. That's how you know they're taking this seriously. Like true runners and professionals do.
Fuck you!
That there is called a commentator jinx. I apologize, Garlips.
Fuck's sake. I'm gonna die here.
Kylo just polishing off the Wacky Workbench Act 3 boss there beautifully.
Very cleanly done. Welcome in, Mr. Matt Internet. Welcome, welcome. Mr. Matt Internet is obviously checking in on his competition for his Castlevania Symphony of the Night run. Welcome in, though. Glad to have you here.
It is always nice to see Mr. Matt Internet as a fellow low res. Would I call myself a low res contestant, a low res participant? As somebody involved with all of that, I know Mr. Matt quite well. How's it going?
A low
res Resula. I'll take that. So Garlips on Wacky Workbench Act 2 here. If Garlips can get 50 rings and get to the special stage, and more importantly, get a time stone here, Garlips will then be ahead. I completely forgot about Stardust Speedway. And I claim to know this game like the back of my hand, and I had a brain fart there. So actually, there are still 4 opportunities for Kylo to get time stones before.
It looks like Garlips going into the past or the future. I didn't see which one it was there, but he's going somewhere.
I'm gonna take you back to the past.
It is the past, which also has excellent music, and I love the sort of canyon theme to the past version of Wacky Workbench. You can see all the cranes that are putting the stage together. There's some wonderful world building in Sonic CD's level design.
It looks like Kylo's done exactly the same thing. Just in a different stage.
Sometimes an accidental travel to the past or future can put you in good stead because all the rings reappear, but also all the badniks that you've destroyed reappear. So there is a sort of trade-off.
And it does, from a viewer's point of view, not a viewer's point of view, excuse me, from a runner's point of view, it changed. Oh, nasty hit there from Kylo, and again.
Yeah, I'm not used to the past.
And that's exactly what I was going to say there. Like, an accidental transition into the future of the past can completely change your run, especially if you're not used to it.
Yeah, if you're not used to it.
And unfortunately there, Kylo losing all of his rings right basically at the goal line, so no special stage there.
And Garlips,
I gotta say, I really wasn't anticipating a ring there, so...
No.
I think I'm short for the... I think I'm at the end of the level and I'm short.
Garlips is very close to the end. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I just can't afford the time.
Oh, this is so close!
Everything to play for yet. We have to watch Garlips die 60 times on Metal Sonic, so there's plenty of time yet.
Well, yeah, it's absolutely gonna happen now.
I saw that Sonic Origins stream. Ooh boy.
Octobot now unfortunately stuck in the menu, which is weird. hopefully
I'm not
he
quite
gets
sure how Octobot has managed it, but Octobot has enabled the sound test and has accidentally reached the Fun is Infinite Sega Enterprises screen. But, you know, can still pull this race around.
There's things that you just can't anticipate happening when you're in a race environment, and that's just going to be one of them. But someone of his caliber, I think he'll pull back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything to play for.
Everything to play for.
I forgot how purple Ardent Speedway is. That's really purple.
Kylo stopping himself there from going back into the future, back into the past. Basically, he stopped himself Marty McFlying it, which way that went.
I would not be surprised if Back to the Future had some kind of influence on Sonic CD's design. The whole traveling fast enough to go between the past and the future definitely makes me think that Back to the Future was an influence on Sonic CD's gameplay.
I could see that.
But a shocking lack of a DeLorean anywhere.
I mean, sometimes you don't want to be too on the nose, right? Leave a
Yeah,
little bit
yeah.
of imagination, and yeah.
Sonic's got a big nose. If they were on the nose with this game, it would be even more obvious.
Yeah.
Welcome, Nocturnal Wolf Dog. in the
Welcome,
chat.
welcome, welcome.
What's up, mate and matey and mateys and mates of all? All mates represented and appreciated here. My
Whatever.
favorite matey is the one that, you know, you get the bath soap in. You know, the matey that's like a pirate themed. Did you have that in the US? In the UK, children's like bath soap, and it comes in like a bottle shaped like a pirate, and that was called Mateys.
Not to my knowledge.
I don't even
Oh,
recognize
man, you
that
guys-
in the US
You
or
guys
the UK.
missed out. Oh,
yeah,
you guys missed out.
We definitely had it. It was like a jaunty little pirate dude.
Oh, I do remember that. I do remember that. My favorite is Marmite. Oh no, that's Marmite. Never mind.
Kylo very close to the end of the stage here, and I think Kylo is either lost in the maze or trying to get
damn it.
rings.
Yes, it was trying to get rings, not happening.
No.
Yeah. Once you're in that maze, you're sort of stuck.
Was hoping to get a couple of those TVs that I saw, but nope, no well.
Kylo now kind of going through stages without getting those special stages.
And same can be said for Garlips
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, Garlips, you can see obviously getting through the stage, but really collecting every last ring that you can find to get that 50. Will it be enough though at the end of the stage?
I get up there.
Garlips trying to maneuver the incredibly twisty Stardust Speedway.
And now we have, is this the infamous Metal Sonic race? I think so.
Indeed. And I always enjoyed this boss battle. I always liked Metal Sonic's design, and he was especially cool in the UK Fleetway Sonic the Comic. It made him like super badass in that.
Good recovery there from Kylo. Was really close to Robotnik there right at the start, but it came back really well. Getting a few unfortunate hits here though.
Mm-hmm. Just has to worry about that final stretch. Don't want to be too ahead of Metal Sonic during that. Okay.
Ooh,
Oh,
nice! First time there,
Nice.
Metal Sonic.
First time on the Metal Sonic race. Beautifully done. And now Sonic gets a kiss for luck.
I should get
You've
2
got to be
emeralds for
kidding.
that kiss.
Return of Octobot actually giving praise there to Kylo. That's never happened before.
What did he say?
Oh,
I
actually,
minimized chat too.
he said, "Oh, actually, well done, Kylo." Oh, I mean, so it wasn't much,
right.
but it was something.
Well,
Yeah.
thank you. I'll take it.
Garlips just absolutely annihilating this special stage here. My word.
Garlips
Why couldn't I do
pulling-
that last time?
My
Garlips
word.
pulling his thumb right out of his arse there, and finally using it to beat a special stage and get a time stone. It's been
Wow,
so long
okay.
since we've seen a time stone collected. I honestly thought that this game didn't have any, and I just imagined them.
Well, I can't even call you a son of a bitch now, can I?
Return of Octobot
Well-
giving that same
Nope.
praise to Garlips. Again, actually well done there, Garlips. So,
Well, now Garlips is ahead with 6 of 7 time stones, and on Act 2 of Stardust Speedway.
yeah, I think
Yeah,
Garlips
Act
is two...
Whoops.
Oh, death there, though. I think Garlips is 2 stages behind, or maybe 1 stage behind, but with one time stone
Yeah, one
more.
act. Yeah, one act with 1 time stone more. So, all it would take is a major screw up of some description. For example, Garlips getting stuck on Metal Sonic, for Kylo to be able to get 2 special stages in Metallic Madness. Getting to the end of this act with 50 rings is kind of challenging, though. Kylo will need to collect every ring.
God damn it.
Oh! I
Newbie
felt
mistake.
that. I felt that one. I really did.
Those things I hate the most.
I think the pressure's getting to Return of Octobot here when trying to use a save state, which was clearly against the rules, but trying to do it anyway. He's actually booted up the Sonic movie. I don't think that's
Yeah,
going to help him in the race, but risky.
By loading a save state from the Sonic movie while playing Sonic CD, Octobot has actually managed to load the third movie's entire plot, and it has now been completely leaked to the entire internet. And all I'm going to say is, I can't believe Robotnik can fit that many eggs in his mouth.
They call him Eggman for a reason.
10 rings there for Kylo at the end of that stage. That's not going to get him a stone, but well done anyway, just to get through that. That's a tough zone to get through.
Where's that motherfucking TV?
Garlips giving up on the race and just going to watch TV instead.
Absolutely understandable, though I would recommend Garlips does stay in the race.
It helps. I mean, staying in the race will definitely help him win.
Mm-hmm. Garlips running into the same problem that Kylo did at the end of Stardust Speedway Act 2.
No!
Reaching the end of the stage without enough rings.
Oh, Nocturnal saying that he loves the fact that we have commentary. I don't know if it's sarcastic or not, but I'm taking it as genuine. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I'll take everything I get.
Yeah.
You know, thank you very much. So, Garlips on Stardust Speedway Act 3. As we know, this is very difficult for Garlips. I remember watching a stream where Garlips was stuck on this boss for about 30 minutes.
And yeah, I mean, Kylo's already set the bar with a 1cc run against Metal Sonic here, so let's see
Indeed.
if Garlips can
Yeah.
follow suit.
Beautifully done. Garlips could do this. with
Early
a-
ring.
If Garlips manages to take... I was going to say the upper path, but it looks like Garlips has managed to avoid the upper path. There are still opportunities to join it, though.
Did you say upper path or upper bar? Because I have a story about the upper bar.
Upper path, but let's assume I said upper bar.
Oh!
Would that give you an opportunity to tell your story?
Well, just funny that you say upper bar, because I've just been given an award for being the upper bar in the Season 5 Wheel of Struggle. I don't know if I mentioned that to anyone or put a post on the Discord or said it at the start of the stream, but I am the upper bar in the Wheel of Struggle.
And very close there, but...
CC just.
Yep, Garlips just clinches that Metal Sonic race. Wonderfully done. Both races really pulling out that Metal Sonic battle knowledge. But Amy a little bit cautious there on giving Garlips a kiss, which
So
has just
could I
lost
just-
him 12 frames.
Can I ask the commentator something?
Which commentator?
Is so Kylo is on Metallics 2, but he needs two time stones.
I believe
I need
so.
2 time stones. Yes,
So,
I will.
yes.
I need to do a
Okay.
repeat at this point.
Kylo would need to do a repeat.
Okay.
You can tell it's Act 2 because you've got the annoying giant legs that you have to jump on in order to navigate the stage. And the little tiny Sonic! Little
There's-
tiny cute Sonic person!
Yeah, there's our introduction to teeny tiny Sonic. No, Octo, not a repeat of the whole game with 0 time stones.
No, not a repeat with 0 time stones. So what happens when you finish Sonic CD without all the time stones on the Sega CD is that you can pick continue from the menu, and then you will preload at the start of Metallic Madness with all the time stones that you've collected. So at which point Kylo would need to collect 2 time stones, I believe. That's assuming that Kylo doesn't get to the end of this act with 50 rings and a time stone.
Right, Return of Octobot there gaining knowledge. He never knew that, so again. You come here for the race, you come here for the entertainment, but you also learn something.
I learned something today. I found some development materials for this game where the developers drew Sonic smoking cigarettes, and apparently that poster was taped to the front of the staff room door.
Oh, nice.
Sonic Team.
Garlips with an unfortunate ring loss there, but Kylo getting to the special zone, so maybe only one.
Maybe
one
only
repeat.
1 time stone on the repeat, yeah. Knowing what I know about Metallic Madness Act 1, I'm fairly certain that Garlips will be unable to get 50 rings from this point.
Oh, he did take a ring loss there. False Zero confirming that we are a repeat. Absolutely right.
It has been something that I've suspected about myself, but I wasn't entirely sure. But having the confirmation that I am a repeat will allow me to factor that into my plans. So
It'll
thank
help.
you for the heads up.
It'll help when you repeat this moment as well.
Indeed.
So yeah, definitely an educational stream for us as well. Everyone's learning. It's great. We've got a great race going on. It's educational. We're learning. Octo's now apparently booted up the Sonic cartoon. I'm not sure how it's going to help him, but he knows what he's doing. This is great. Daisy, greetings. Welcome in, welcome in. You're joining at just the right time. Things are going to get spicy.
Yeah, it's a bit dicey here.
Oh, come on, Kylo.
Oh!
Oh! Oh, at the 0!
Holy shit!
There's no way!
Oh! The timer
Oh.
says 000, and Kylo is picking up the time stone.
Get the
I
clip.
have never seen that before.
Get the
Oh.
clip. Woo!
Wow.
Oh.
Beautifully done.
Hey, Garlips, do you need us to tell you if you got it?
No, I think I worked that out.
Unbelievable scenes.
My only shot is getting the time stone in this second level.
Fuck. Mistimed that.
Kylo with an interesting death. He had the joys of the special stage followed by a decky moment, let's call it.
It's been so long since I've seen this level in Bad Future, so it's wild to me. I remember seeing it like light blue, and this is just dark brown.
Ooh, getting the timing of these jumps here, Kylo.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's kind of like Mega Man in invisible like blocks, isn't it? It's you think it's time to jump, and it's not quite time to jump.
Yeah. Another favourite clip from the Wheel of Struggle. I know a lot of people had that exact same problem when that game was picked.
Kylo on the bulbs. That's 1. 2. And 3 bulbs. Now on to the final boss. Final Fever. With,
Stage 1.
is that 2 time stones left to go? So, repeat.
1.
Just 1
required.
left.
1 time stone to go. Oh! That's right, indeed. You just got one with the 0 timer.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
did you just forget that?
I'm trying to.
It was too
My
exciting.
mind, my mind was blown. And damage boosting on.
Oh, Garlips, that
Garlips,
could be
that
painful.
That was a foolish move.
Oh, you don't want to be doing that there, mate.
Not this close to the end. Garlips taking a death now. And Kylo damage boosting on each stage of the final boss, which is exactly how I play it. 'Cause I
I'm
can't
not
be
even in a
bothered for it
position to get rings.
make itself. I hate waiting for it to make itself vulnerable. I will just jump in and do the damage.
Boom, final
Come
boss.
on!
So
Stage
Kylo.
phase 2 now for Kylo.
Wait,
Yep.
phase 2?
So the final boss defeated there. Now Kylo will have to sit through the ending FMV, after which they will be able to continue with the 1 time stone left to collect.
If this were me, I would be relishing this cutscene right now. After that special stage, getting through the final boss, like this is the perfect time to just collect, compose.
That's
That
exactly
was-
what I'm doing.
That was intense.
Yeah, that was some stunning stuff.
I think Return of Octobot is on Garlip's side for this race with the no Garlips no comment there in chat. So clearly,
Or it may be a statement of not wanting any Garlips, as in no Garlips, no.
I'll be honest with you. With Octobot, we'll never know. It could be
It's-
equally
Yeah,
one or the other.
I'm thinking it might be a Simpsons moment where the punctuation is missing, and
That's-
Lionel Hutz will come in and just mark it in red marker to show us what Octobot
No
really meant to
Garlips?
say.
No!
Oh, that was an exciting way to end that first playthrough there, Kylo. Well done, well done. I know
If
it-
Kylo,
Oh my god.
Oh, Garlips with another
Oh my
ring
god.
loss.
Oh, what happened?
I got hit.
If Kylo can repeat that wonderful special stage 2 from Metallic Madness again, Kylo wins.
Talking of
Octobot with some actually interesting commentary here. The worst part here for Garlips is that if he didn't shit the bed there and got the final time stone on this act, Kylo's credits would have likely made the difference. Indeed.
yeah. And talking of shit in the bed, you may want to go back and watch the start of this stream. Just saying.
Oh yes, of course. Where Octobot shit the bed by still being stuck on Palm Tree Panic Act 1.
Yes.
It's okay, Octobot. We've all been there. Just the inability to perform.
Yeah,
it'll get
failure
ya.
to perform. Just, yep.
1 in
But
4.
don't worry,
when it happens.
They sell pills and creams for that. So.
Hurry up with these goddamn credits.
Garlips on these stupid spinny things of doom actually just made piss easy work of them.
Garlips just using a skip there that isn't possible in the 2011 mobile port and the Sonic Origins port, where you can stand there on the gap while you wait for the door to open.
Oh, yeah.
Not actually possible in the HD remasters.
Uh-oh,
just taking
Kylo
up
didn't
bulb
practice
number
the
one.
credit skip.
Bulb 2.
I did, but it's only available in the editions that they just said. Yeah, that's what I'm going with. Up, down, left, right.
And
A, B,
the
start.
the
Oh shit! I
Acolyte of
started a different
Struggle
game.
here. The Acolyte of Struggle here, telling us about this amazing Zelda 2 race that we're watching right now.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep. Funnily enough, actually, Kylo has just got just to the final stage now of Zelda 2, so we look forward to that one finishing.
try again. I'm trying to. Video game.
Sonic clearly taking the
Garlips
piss.
now in a tricky situation. 2
Yep.
hits left on the final boss, but no
Fucked it.
rings.
Fucked
Garlips will
it.
have to play this final boss carefully. Not just
Ooh.
damage boost.
Sorry, I got too invested in reading chat there with Markman trolling Kylo. It was a good one.
You skip the credits by getting all the time stones first time through. That is sort of true, but that's also not true. The ending sequence is longer if you get all the time stones.
All right, so here we go with Kylo. So again,
Oh my
just
God.
to confirm,
Oh my god, Garlips took a hit on the easiest phase of the game's final boss.
Oh, fuck off.
so just to
I'm
catch
having a
everybody
bad
up,
day.
just to catch everybody up, if anyone missed the start of this, the reason that Kylo is playing the game again, the winning condition of this race was to finish the game with all the time stones.
Oh, I've
Kylo
had enough.
has didn't finish the original run through with all of the time stones, so he's able to go back to the stages where he could get the final time stones and finish the game. So technically, the race is still going. Garlips with some unfortunate deaths there, making it a little bit harder on himself, but it's not over. This can still change. Return of Octobot playing Super Mario 3 for some reason.
Oh, good game.
Yeah.
Oh, now that's interesting. If Octobot gets the warp whistles in Super Mario Bros. 3, Octobot could reach the end of the game before our 2 races. And seeing as Octobot started with Sonic CD, it is still technically a valid race tactic.
It's true. Very true. I don't think any of us saw that coming, so this could...
Wow, that's actually incredibly, meta of him.
Yeah.
He better not be playing that because it's a submission for season 6.
He is the Council Garlips. Oh, that's...
Kylo had 50 rings there.
Oh,
and
no.
then-
Like I said,
Now he has
I
one.
hate that thing the most.
Now, is it possible to get 50 rings where we are here?
No.
Not at this point. But if we remember, Kylo did get 50 rings in Act 2 not too long ago.
Very true.
And smashed the special stage. If Kylo can repeat that, Kylo will win.
Just a reminder to the runners, I'm sure you can see this, but I know you're paying attention. We are almost an hour and 5 minutes in.
I actually did not know the time.
Well, this is not my PB for today. Should we now
All right,
reveal
we
what our
start with-
PBs were?
My personal best was, it was like 50 minutes and then 3 seconds. But
Wow,
I
that's
count.
better than me.
I'm taking those 3 seconds off because of because I started when I hit New Game Plus,
Oh my god, I've
or
done it.
not New Game Plus. What am I thinking? Just like when I hit New Game.
My best was 51 something.
Oh, nice.
I'm having a right nightmare now.
Yeah, I don't know if you would have seen or caught that there, Kylo, but Garlips taking another death on the boss there, so...
Oh,
Return of Octobot reminding us 12 more minutes and my Season 5 time remains the official best.
It's not the official best. It's already been beaten officially. But let Octo pretend to play with his toys in the chat. You know,
Yeah.
even the controller that isn't plugged in.
Hold on, is this true? This whole time, Octobot has been racing without a controller plugged in. This is incredible. Octobot has been racing Sonic CD and Super Mario Bros. 3 with the Power Glove this whole time.
I was gonna say the track, the running track.
The running track.
I don't know if you
With
saw...
a DDR pad. With a DDR pad. Incredible.
That's the VOD that we want to see, is Return of Octobot on a DDR pad. This is interesting here. If it wasn't in an official Wheel of Struggle competition, it isn't official. I think you'll find, Octo, this is an official Wheel of Struggle competition. And yeah, I think you're just clutching at straws here, buddy. All right, here we go, Garlips. Come on.
I've got to do this now, right?
He's controlling Sonic with a res haptic feedback device. There we go.
This is a res haptic feedback device. Oh man. I remember that being such a joke when I was in college. Everybody would just joke about the res vibrator. And for anybody who doesn't know, the PlayStation 2 version of Res came with a vibrator that you could plug into one of the controller ports, and it would vibrate to the BPM of the music track in the game that you were playing at the time.
So that's...
Obviously, that was... Sorry, go on.
I was going to say, that's Garlips just finished the game there, so how many time stones did Garlips need?
One.
One.
So we're, tied for time stones.
It's still pretty close.
Kylo 1 ring away from being eligible for the special stage, provided that he keeps them all the way to the end. There we go.
Kylo now eligible for the special stage. But there's a few dicey bits coming up. The crushers here are a bit mean. And there is one of those exploding robots, which is very close to the path you need to take out of this area. And that can always be very tricky to get past without getting hit. So
Garlips taking his break during the credits to...
Kylo using a safe tactic there to avoid getting caught by the robot's explosion.
No.
But the robot respawned.
I think it's gonna happen.
Oh, he got
motherfucker.
sniped! The snipe!
I'm so sorry. I think
that gives me a
jinxed that.
chance, right?
Intentional death
Maybe.
taken.
Yep.
What Garlips needs to do during this song is gather all his strength and think about how he's going to tackle Metallic Madness Act 1.
I mean,
50 rings
he gets
and
those
the gold.
50 rings. We've still got a bit of time in this cutscene. By the time he gets into that stage, starts getting those 50 rings, Kylo's still being stuck here. I mean, we could literally be coming down to a special stage runoff almost.
It could happen. At this point, it's still possible to get 50 rings from this point if Kylo plays perfectly. No pressure.
Are we calling time when you receive the final time stone, or are you having to finish the boss
No,
again?
you've got to beat the boss.
Okay.
You would still have
You've got to beat the boss again. Yep.
You would still have to beat the final boss, yeah.
Woo! Spicy! So you're saying there's a chance?
Inside your mind you will see cosmic eternity. Everybody! Funky breakdown time. God, this soundtrack's so good. Come on. Might be safer to stand near the robot, just sort of hope.
There we go.
Oh, nicely done. Once you're in that pipe, you're safe from taking damage from the bombs.
Try again, Garlips.
I'm now starting to think that
I don't think there's
a little
enough-
bit close to the end. Yeah, a little bit close to the end of the act. It's only 36.
How do I make the screen disappear? Go away, fuck off.
Garlips, they're frantically rushing to get back to the main menu. And he's back in the game. Alright, this is it.
Garlips almost pressing new game there. If he had done so, that would have been catastrophic.
Oh, yes. Oh, Kylo almost getting sniped again.
Kylo going back through the stage here to get some more rings, knowing full well that Kylo will have to do the entire small Sonic section again. Hopefully the payoff is worth it.
I mean, this could get crazy tight. You're going to have Kylo here hopefully finding 2 more rings to qualify for the special stage, assuming that he gets there. Garlips gets 50 rings in this stage. He could just, you know, essentially hold right in the next stage just to get through it, basically. He doesn't have to worry about it. It's so close.
Once Garlips has the time stone, that's it. You can damage boost your way through the rest of the act.
You can see Garlips are really taking his time through that stage,
Yep.
just getting every coin that he can possibly find. Ring.
Garlips should be as careful as possible here.
Yeah, but he's... Oh, no! The commentator curse strikes again, and a death.
Garlips doing what I would do in that situation, and once again taking a death.
Yep.
Garlips has got to remember that now, having continued from the title screen, the life counter has been reset to the original 3.
That's right. Game over could be possible.
Luckily, that doesn't mean too much of a setback, as you would still be able to continue.
I was wondering
from
about
Metallic
that.
Madness.
Oh.
Octo switching his allegiance now, saying, come on, Kylo, stay on target. Markman piecing out. Thank you for coming in, Markman. Our 3-time back-to-back-to-back Wheel of Struggle champion. Always a pleasure having you in chat.
Ooh, that was very tight there, Garlips.
Come on.
And again. Tight.
Mr. Matt Internet would like my oh no as a channel point redemption. We'll get on that. Surely that should get added to your mother of oh no's, Garlips, no?
Sorry, what are we talking about?
Nothing, buddy. You focus up.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh no. Alright, Kylo's got the 57 rings.
Yeah,
he's just
and
gotta-
is right there by the exit to the stage. Just has to navigate the spiked ceiling. The safest time you can really jump out here is after 3 ceilings.
These
Beautifully
spikes
done.
always make me
Yes.
nervous. Nice. Special stage for Kylo. Here we go.
Okay.
Here it comes.
Garlips still doing well here in this stage. Still getting all the
I
rings.
think Garlips at this point would be unable to finish the stage with 50 rings, I
Yeah.
believe.
Oh, especially with that.
Certainly so now.
Yep.
And the special stage that Kylo has left is the Cyber City, which is fairly early, isn't it? That's special stage number 5. Yeah. So in theory, the hardest stages have been done. A combination of marathon luck, well, race luck, and adrenaline.
Oh, almost getting a twofer there.
Almost.
Can't believe I'm actually enjoying a Sonic CD race. What the hell's wrong with me?
This is some of the most fun I've had this week.
Good hit there.
Yeah. 2 UFOs left.
2 left, 40 seconds.
to do it. 1 left. 35 seconds to go.
Oh,
Oh,
there it is.
Yeah!
All right.
So,
He's gonna win then.
Kylo is now in the lead.
That's okay.
Just confirmed on the screen there all the time stones. So now all Kylo has to do is just finish the game.
Which Kylo has already proved they can do.
There might be a little bit of confidence here, or overconfidence. A little bit of relaxing. Take your foot off the gas a little bit. Some unforced errors sneaking in. I'm not saying it's completely done yet until he beats the boss. We already saw Garlips take 2 or 3 deaths to the final boss.
I would say at this point, my money would be on Kylo. At the point where I would expect to get a payout.
I would agree, but I'm trying to keep it interesting.
Oh, it is very interesting indeed. Oh,
I've just had enough.
Garlips
Kill
has
me.
had enough. Understandable.
I mean, you have to feel as well. I mean, that was so close for so long.
It
And
was.
That last boss. I mean, I don't think it all fell apart in the final boss battle there, but those
Had
deaths.
the time stones gone the way that Garlips and Kylo had intended them to, the race would have been a lot closer, especially in the later acts.
Yeah.
Because they were neck and neck until time stones started getting missed.
Yeah.
But that is also when the race got more exciting, because at that point, players were acts ahead, but not time stones ahead.
That's right.
That kept things interesting. Had they been much closer together, it perhaps might not have been quite as entertaining. It's definitely been a very interesting race, and I always enjoy watching Sonic CD be played, because everybody plays it differently to the way I play it.
Is time on boss defeated?
Yep.
So, would it be on the screen
final
fading
hit.
to black or
Final
final
hit.
hit? Final
Right
hit.
there.
1 hour, 18
Congrats.
minutes,
Major
21
congrats.
minutes. 21 seconds, sorry.
1 hour 18:21.
Unbelievable. What a race, guys. What a race.
Garlips, it would appear Garlips
Whew.
is forfeiting.
Oh, I'm done. I'm so done.
Little tiny Sonic is there in the corner, bowing his head, hoping that, people will take pity on him.
Oh, that
I
was crazy.
am surprised. I thought Garlips had it. Like, I thought he started walking away from it at one point. So
When I died fucking up on the time stones, that's when I lost it. Because the problem is, I'm so used to getting all of the time stones in sequence that when I don't, on levels where you have to get rings, it's so much more difficult
it
than
is.
normal.
Yeah, if you're not familiar with where those rings are in Stardust Speedway and Metallic Madness, if you haven't had to practice that, that's where you're going to fall apart, because that's the stuff you don't know. So it's incredible that Kylo managed that on Act 2 of Metallic Madness twice.
For what it's worth, I have actually gotten to the point in practice where I needed to do it in Metallic Madness too. So that it wasn't too bad for me, but the Speedway, there was no fucking way. Like, yeah, I'll give it a try, but if I get hit, I'm just gonna go and beat the level. So I didn't think I would need to restart the game, but the possibility had always existed that I would need to at least get it in Metallic Madness too.
That was and that time stone at 0-0. Whew.
Oh, that was beautiful.
I could make diamonds with my asshole from that. Just saying.
Oh, let's transition over there. Let's see it. There it is in all of its
Major
glory.
congratulations, Kylo.
Oh, thank you for an amazing run, Garlips. Like you, whew.
We both
I
had a
did not-
nightmare, and you held it together so much better than I did.
I live in nightmares, Garlips.
So what have we learned from this, Kylo? Practice makes perfect.
That's well, practice makes perfect practice.
Yes. But I mean,
That's a very good saying. I'm going to pinch that.
Still running in front of everybody when you have more than just the game focusing on is like I would wager that's probably what got into Garlips' head as well, is that the inability to 100% focus on the game itself.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean,
I'll take any excuse at this point, other than just lack of skill.
No, I mean, props to both of you. I mean, that is, an hour 18 Sonic CD run,
And
live with us talking. Like, GG's to both of you.
Yeah,
Really fantastic run.
With me sitting here talking mad shit about the two of you, that's still incredible. That's an incredible time.
I was I also remember that stream from Garlips when he played the Origins, and he died like 117,000 times on that boss run. So
I'm glad at least I one-shotted that. I've practiced that.
I'm proud of you, but that is actually where I memorized the race.
You from me doing it 100 times.
Yeah, so every time
Love
since
it.
then, like I think I maybe died twice as the max on that.
So not only was it my greatest failure, but also it helped create my second greatest failure.
I got to remember where all the jumps were, the important jumps. And I still fucked up, and I was like, oh, fuck, I just had to keep it together.
I'm
That's from
KIT.
a movie.
Keep it together.
Yes!
I got you, buddy. I got you.
Thank you!
I am stalling here. I'm just waiting to hear about Kylo crossing... not Kylo, I'm sorry, I was looking at your name. Return of Octobot crossing the finish line. ERB, any update on Octobot? Where's he at? I'm trying to hold off here so we can get him to finish.
I can't see Octobot. Oh no, Octobot has done a backwards long jump into a completely different QPU. Just like, wow. Like, in a completely different universe. I don't know where he is.
Well, I mean, I think seeing Kylo and Garlips first and second, I think whichever way we cut it, I think it's safe to say he's the third best Sonic player then. I think that's fair.
Man.
I don't know, I haven't raced yet.
That's right, he might be fourth. We'll go with
And
fourth.
now I never have to play Sonic CD again.
Well,
until I get Origins.
I think we've all learned a lot during this stream. To start with the math at the start of the stream, figuring
Not the
out
meth decky.
not the meth, the math. Figuring out as well, if you hit continue, you can start again from the final stage. And now we've learned that Octobot is the fourth best Sonic player. So it's been emotional, everyone. It's been emotional.
It's been an incredible race. Like, not even by my scrotum's last wrinkle did I think I would ever see a race of such amazing, exciting quality, and yet here we are.
Here we are. Absolutely.
That means a lot.
I have to say, after watching Garlips' stream, the thought did cross my mind. I don't need to practice that much, and then I remembered Garlips' penchant. I'm not done. I'm not done. This is not meant to bash Garlips. And then I remembered that he does a lot of speed running, and how many times will he practice? It's like, I gotta stay on top of this. I will lose otherwise.
I'm telling you, like, Garlips has put the fear in a lot of us because, I'll say it. I think I should be odds-on favorite for Only Up, and just knowing what Garlips can accomplish in a short period of time to speedrun a game, especially a game that's quite quick, like, I'm practicing every day.
Yeah.
I'm not leaving it up to chance.
All I can say is it was my supreme honor to play my part in Kylo's redemption arc. Yes. And just know that the next race is going to be my redemption arc.
The next race between us, or just your next race, period?
I'm going to win all the races.
Oh!
Gotcha. Yeah, no, Ocarina of Time, that's my domain now. So.
I'm kind of trying to put the shit of the fear into Teo. Yeah.
Although, Ocarina of Time randomized, I've only done once. So.
Well, I've done nonce, so
I'm curious about how that's going to work. Are you going to have logic? Is it going to be beatable, or is it going to be
it's going to be
sanity?
Yes, there will be logic.
Yeah, beatable without speedrunning tricks. You can do speedrunning tricks if you know them, but it will be beatable without it.
Then in which case, that will be an entertaining race, and I'm going to want to watch that.
And I'm glad that you're all
will
talking
tell you
about
right-
this. This just gives me a fantastic segue to my next scene.
I will say right now, I do not know many, if any, Ocarina of Time glitches. Like, I've seen people speedrun or like they go into the door through to Goma and then they're suddenly at the collapse of Ganon's tower. It's like, no, fuck that. I've always played Ocarina of Time speedrunning, if you will. Just go do it, go get Biggoron Sword, then go finish Fire Temple, etc., etc. So doing a randomizer, and I've done a randomizer before, and it has taken like 12 hours to do because there's a lot of things that you're like, oh, wait, what can I do with this? You know, it takes a different type of learning, and the only reason I'm good at Link to the Past is because I've played that randomizer 50 plus times. Ocarina of Time is going to be a whole new hell. So
it's going to be an interesting one. So, I mean, I've pulled the calendar up there just to remind everyone. We've just done our Sonic CD run. Next is only up next week, Saturday the 25th. Ocarina of Time, which everyone was just talking about, is going to be Sunday, June 2nd. Castlevania Symphony of the Night randomizer with Mr. Matt Internet is going to be on June 9th. And then our final race and final randomizer of StruggleR, Thursday, June 20th, with Decky F and Garlips doing Resident Evil 1 Remake. So it's gonna, they're all great
We're going to
races.
turn that randomizer up to 100.
Yes.
Random doors, random items, random enemies.
It's going to be a good one. I think I'm looking forward to all the races actually coming up. I'm not a massive Ocarina of Time fan, but again, the randomizer aspect of it I think is going to make it an interesting race. Castlevania Symphony of the Night I'm still very hurt by from the wheel, so I'd like to see that getting absolutely crushed. And the Resident Evil.
No one's
Resident
first
Evil.
experience of that should be a randomizer, to be fair.
Well, nobody's first experience should be a randomizer, and if it is going to be a randomizer, at least tell everyone the fucking buttons.
Dark Metamorphosis! Dark Metamorphosis!
No, I had no idea that you could do a boost jump. It doesn't tell you in the manual. You know what? I'm not going to get into it. I said my piece on that fucking piece of shit. Anyway.
Yeah, you moved on, you processed
hold
it.
on.
It's good.
Hold on. Wasn't one of the stipulations was that you could play the normal game beforehand?
No.
That was for Metroid.
That was
Markman's Metroid rules, but for the Symphony of the Night, it wasn't.
Yeah.
I got the wrong game confused. I'm sorry.
Nice
My apologies.
try. Nice try.
My apologies to you, Taters 6084.
Thank you. Thank
Real
you.
talk, everybody should play Symphony of the Night at least once.
Oh,
Properly, not randomized.
fantastic game.
It's so good. There's a reason why it created an entire genre almost by itself.
I disagree. As we are going to wrap things up then, so Kylo, Garlips, any final leaving words?
Thank you for a great race, Garlips. You've probably shaved 5 years off my life.
Thank you. Yeah, I had the huge adrenaline rush when I got that level 7 one, level UFO 7, and then ever since then it's been crushing blows. So it was a great race, and thank you so much for racing me.
I look forward to our Ocarina of Time rando.
That's right. Yeah,
So do
don't
I.
miss that. Do not miss that. That's going to be the rematch of all rematches, Sunday, June 2nd. And
I want to point out.
Yes.
Oh.
No, go ahead.
There is a slim chance that might need to be rescheduled.
Okay.
I'm just job circumstances.
Sorry.
If this new job I get, if I get this job that I've applied for and interviewed for, my schedule will obviously dictate if I can or cannot on the 2nd of June.
Starting to
No
sound
worries.
a little bit Octobotish.
We can,
You know what?
we'll
I'd be
work it
okay with that. I'm just happy. I would just be ecstatic to have a job. So
And Kylo is still in Kokiri Forest, but everything to play for.
No. I'm in the water town of Saria. Come on.
Awesome. And ARB, it's been a
Water
pleasure
town of
commentating with you. Thank you so much for
Thank
joining
you.
us.
Rudo.
Yeah.
Any final words from yourself?
No, just plug in my YouTube. You can find me at Escape Route British on YouTube. I make tier list videos and I live stream. I'm not really a Twitch person, but any of you Twitch people, if you like watching stuff on YouTube, come check me out.
Absolutely, and we'll have all the links to all of our Discords, our YouTube channels, our Twitches. For anyone watching on VODs, they'll all be in the descriptions below as well. And I think that's gonna do it from us. I think that's about it.
Fantastic. Thank you so
Yeah,
much,
alrighty.
everybody.
Thank you so much. Again, this is StruggleR. This has been brought to you by the Wheel of Struggle. Wheel of Struggle website, Discord, all that fun stuff, all in the description. Thank you, everybody, for checking us out. Thank you for everybody in chat for hanging out with us. Congratulations to Kylo on a fantastic run. Kylo's redemption arc is complete. And yeah,
The real winner here is the viewer. Thank you for watching.
absolutely.
That's true.
Absolutely. And yeah, we will see you all, if not before, in our next StruggleR race. Thank you so much, everyone. We'll see you in the next one.
Take care.